friends! As you can see, I'm not in my own garage today because I'm at my friend's place, which means I'm going to continue working on my BMW E28 project. So I think it's been a month since last time I worked on this car, so I'll give you guys a little recap. But last time I was here, I removed the underbody coating. Well, I started removing the underbody coating, and I did my very first welds on the underside of this car as well. And today I wanted to continue removing the underbody coating. I'll try to show you real quick. This is what I've already removed last time, and the rest of the car I still gotta do. So that's what I'm going to get started with, and I'll also do some welding later this weekend. Oh, by the way, I'm using this brush thingy to remove the underbody coating from my car. Beautiful. By the way, the reason I'm removing this underbody coating is because eventually I want this car to be completely rust-free, but this is a very time-consuming task and it's kind of impossible to film everything since I'm doing this on the floor. So I'll probably time-lapse this, and I'm also going to wear this hat even though it's summer and it's super hot out here because I'm getting all that underbody coating bits in my hair, and the rest is on my face, I know that. That's so pretty. It kind of looks like there's spiders living under my car, but that's just the bits of underbody coating. It seems to be multiple layers, so it is very time consuming, but we're starting to see some bare metal now. So I still have a whole lot of more work to do, but yeah, this is what I'm looking at currently. I always forget how much time this takes. I've been doing this for 1 hour now, and let me show you how far I've come, which is not far, because this is all I've done. But you know, the problem is that this is super heavy and I'm weak, so every minute I'm doing this I have to chill out for like a minute because my arms hurt, so that's why it's taking so long. Hi, it is now the next day, and that means I'm going to start welding today, but before I do that I'm going to continue removing some more underbody coating because we just picked up a new brush. Yeah, it will focus. Because I feel like the brush I was using yesterday didn't really do its job very well anymore. So we just picked up a new one, and I'm going to continue removing some underbody coating for like an hour, I think. I'm not going to remove all of the underbody coating because that will take me the entire weekend, and I do want to weld as well because I want to learn that. So I'm going to continue removing some underbody coating, and then I'll show you the end result. And this is how far I've come yesterday. I did remove quite a bit of coating, and I'm going to continue. I do want to remove these pieces today, and then we'll get to welding. Alright, in the past hour or so I did remove quite a bit of underbody coating, and I'm really happy with it. And that's it for removing the underbody coating for today. I'm going to put some spray on there so it doesn't rust any further, of course. And then we can finally get to welding. Alright, so this is the part that I'm going to weld, and this is the part that I welded in last time. But before I start doing that, I'm going to try and remove some of this bitumen that's on the inside. So hopefully we can weld from here instead of under the car. Alright, so after removing as much of the bitumen as I could, this is what we're left with, which is mostly pretty big holes. So I think we're going to cut out this entire piece that's in front of the seat and then weld in a new piece, because there's just holes everywhere. So I don't think we can save this part of the car. But I'm going to remove that seat first so we can have a bit of a better look. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Oh, and for those of you that haven't been subscribed or following this project for a very long time, I'm currently learning how to weld. So my friend's going to assist me because he can weld really well. But yeah, that's why you'll see him welding as well. Hoi Leon. Wow. Okay, so I let my friend cut out a few pieces of my car because he has a better view on the order in which you have to remove and re-weld certain parts. But yeah, this is what we're at right now. And now we're going to make some sheet metal and then I'm going to try and weld this in myself. By the way, this is how these two pieces were connected. I have no clue what Leon is doing, but I think he knows what he's doing, so that's the most important part. He is remaking that piece, by the way, but without the rust. Alright, I kind of get what he's doing, but I feel like this is going to be the hardest part. By the way, I am going to learn how to make my own pieces of sheet metal as well, but I'm trying to learn how to weld first, because it will be a bit much to do everything all at once. Vet. I made a little friend. Hi friend. Ja, dank je.
Waarschijnlijk, ik wou net zeggen, waarschijnlijk die plaksoort die voor nog steeds.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go and use this power file to remove this coating so we can weld this piece of sheet metal into place. This looks super messy, but practice makes perfect, I guess, so let's just keep going. Alright, that's it for my first round of welding, and this is my second time ever welding. Like I said, it's not the prettiest, but now I'm gonna use the power file to get rid of all these weld bumps and then we can fill in the remaining holes. So you know what my biggest problem is? This is actually the second time ever in my life that I'm welding, but I feel like I should be able to do it perfectly because it's not my first time anymore, so I can do it, right? But yeah, I'm just a perfectionist, so I'm really annoyed by the fact that it doesn't look perfect, but you know, you always gotta learn, but yeah, I don't know. I really gotta fix this now. It is now the next day and I wanted to show you the result after like 4 rounds of welding and carefully removing the excess metal. But so far I'm pretty happy with the result, so now we can go and weld the other piece on the inside. By the way, we are going to reuse this piece that's on the other side of the jack-up point or something, and we're going to try and reuse this as well if we can clean it up and get rid of the rust, because it looks pretty good other than the rust, but it doesn't seem to be too rusty. So we're going to try and reuse both. Yeah. We're also putting on some rust converter on the inside of the metal, what we can't reach later after welding.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't.
Leon has welded this piece in for me. I don't know if you can see it because it's pretty dark in here. But now all I have left to weld today is this piece that will go somewhere here. Yeah. So after cleaning, this is what we have left. And now we're going to drill some holes in it so we can weld it in place. This is the jack-up point, by the way. Yeah. Alright, so I got the top side of this sheet metal welded into place. I still gotta do this part, but it's currently a 3-hour drive to my home because the traffic's really bad, so I'm gonna leave it like this. But we did get quite far today and I'm really happy with everything I've welded so far. Now that the last piece is in place, that's it for today. Next week I'll be back to work on my Volvo 850R again. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!